Hi guys, good morning and welcome back to my channel. Enjoy your little corner moment. Currently these are the ideas that I have at first. It's the end of the first day of solo days. So this week I'm starting a 3-video series of solo dates.
Basically, I'm just going to be dating myself for the next 3 days.
And I'm a big fan of solo dates. I go on solo dates. I used to go on solo dates a lot. But of late, I think it's a habit that I kind of forgot about. So I decided, why not bring it back with a bang? In these 3 days, I am going to be going on solo dates every single day. So, for example, today, as the first day, I will be doing at-home solo dates. Tomorrow I'll be going outside and the next day outside. So can't wait for you to come with me on this journey and learn about solo dates and maybe pick up a few points here and there and maybe even learn like which solo dates you like most, because I'm going to be rating the solo dates at the end of each solo date. So without further ado, let's get to the first solo date, which is pasta making. Yes, I'm going to be making pasta at home. Like, that's crazy.
I'm gonna be making pasta at home.
Anyways, let's go. We have something like it looks somehow like a ball. Ready. My tiny dough is ready. I am happy. Oh my gosh, maybe this will actually work. Ready. Now I'm supposed to let this sit for 30 minutes. So as that is happening, I'm going to be making sauce with my own recipe. Yes, I'm going to be making sauce with my own recipe, which I have not yet figured out. So let's get that done. Only thing I know about making sauce is that it requires tomatoes. So I'm going to take 2 tomatoes because my dough is not even big.
And yeah, maybe garlic, ginger, you know, basic things. This should be easy.
We do for content. Tip. So I've taken 2 tomatoes, like the ripest ones I could find in the fridge, and 1 white onion. I'm not going to use purple, red, green, blue, yellow. I'm going to use a white onion instead, and garlic and ginger. So we get to work with the dough finally. It just looks so nice. Can you see that? Like, how nice does this look, honestly? I think I'm just trying to say it myself because it's just no one. I don't even know what I'm saying. So let's get to it. Rolled out my dough, and the recipe says that you should be able to see the color of your fingers, and I can't see the color of my fingers, but I can see the pattern of the tabletop underneath, so I think it's thin enough. I finished making the pasta and it's ready. And also I have a visit on my face. So say hi. Anyways, the pasta is ready. It looks so good. Did I show you? Let me show you again. Kinda looked like I was doing a food commercial. Anyways, time for us to taste the pasta. Before we taste my meal, I'm gonna pray for it and also just give you guys the overview of like the experience with my first solo date at home. So let's pray. Amen. Making this pasta was so fun. I really genuinely enjoyed making it, and I think I usually enjoy cooking when no one is forcing me and it's just like my own will. So I really enjoyed making this plate of pasta. Secondly, it looks good, and I don't know, like I think making pasta is just such a fun, relaxing activity, especially when you get to cut the strips and you actually see them looking like pasta. That is sort of satisfying. Anyways, my food is getting cold, so let's taste it. I have a glass of juice to wash it down. So let's go. This is so huge, like bro, this is huge. Okay, let's go. Guys, it's cooked. It's actually cooked. Like, how is this flour? Like, this is just flour and it tastes so good. I'm going to take a moment to appreciate that I made something new for the first time and it actually came out. In fact, even the sauce that like I was just to make without a recipe or anything, it has actually come out so nicely. Do you want to taste? Let me give you a taste. done eating the pasta. It was very filling. And yeah, that was like, this is what I was to have for breakfast. And I'm now going to share like my quick thoughts on pasta making as a solo date. So first of all, there's this really nice feeling that I got knowing that I've woken up to make something for myself, and when I'm in the process of making it, I remember it's for myself, and that just makes me feel good. Another thing is, it led me to like go out of my comfort zone a little, because making new things is usually something a bit scary for me. Like, it's usually fun but scary because I usually mess it up all the time. So this time I was very careful to roll out the dough as thin as I could, to cut the strips nicely, to follow the instructions. And yeah, it paid off. It really paid off. So I'm happy about that. So out of 10, I think I'm going to rate pasta making as a solo date a solid 6. 6 out of 10 stars. And I cannot wait for the next one. So see you in the next one. It's a while later, and it's time for my second solo date of the day. I'm actually really like anxious about this. Not anxious in a good way, but in a bad way, because it's something I've usually been so afraid of doing, and I'm not really the best at this, and I'm about to challenge myself to do it. I'm going to upcycle some of my clothes. No, just one cloth, because it makes me even so scared to just think of
Sewing and cutting and all these things about thread and needles.
It's not that I hate needles, really. It's just that I hate sewing, and it gives me a lot of anxiety. So I'm going to be upcycling one of my clothes. I'm using this like inspiration by Henry Purnell, where he just adds crochet to his normal clothes. Let me show you the skirt that I'm planning to upcycle. It's a layered skirt, just a black one, and I'm going to add crochet beads to it, like on the bottom layer. Okay, so here I have the supplies, everything that I'm going to require. I have my little sister's sewing box, sewing kit, whatever, some needles. I have, this is the only like white thread that's left, so I'm going to have to manage it well. I also have white yarn. This is less chunky compared to this. This is black chunky yarn. I have scissors and measuring tape and a crochet hook that's 3.5 millimeters, and I have my skirt. The patient in this case. The plan is to work on the granny squares, then I'm going to measure them on the skirt itself, and that's when I'm going to make the cuts. So yeah, let's get started. It's like 20, 25, 30 minutes later, and I have all the pieces that I want to use. Look at this one. This is just like, I don't know, it's just something. Oh wait, it's a T. It's just three things, I don't know. Then we have a tiny granny square. There's this size and this size, and a tiny handbag. They are 5 pieces, and now we get to the scary part, which is like sewing them to my skirt. Yeah, let's get to it. I think it's going to look really nice though. I have finished one. Ah, it looks so nice. Like, it actually looks so cute. It's a granny square. I'm going to trim this maybe, but it looks so nice. It's like almost invisible because it's black, but cute. Sewing is low-key fun. I finished sewing. Okay, so this is how it looks. Yeah, we have the handbag one here at the back side, and I also have another granny square at the back. And on the front side, I have this granny square, the tiny one. I also have this. This is like at the margin of the back and the front. Then we have this black one. I like how the black one is so understated. I wish I had put more of them instead of the whites, but that's okay because I like how it looks. I'm not too sure like about these strands, but I know if I remove them I can't get them back, so I'm keeping them on for now. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Let me try it on. To be quite honest, I don't even know how I feel about having done that, but I know I can undo it if I want because I did not actually cut the fabric. I just sewed it on top of the fabric. Yeah, but it was fun, and I think that was the whole point of this, for me to just have fun and do something challenging for myself. And yeah, I'm happy with the skirt. I will style it soon maybe, but yeah, so far I am happy with it. I'm so happy with it. I wanted to do this thrift flip thing for a long time, and I think this might be the start of sewing being my new hobby. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. I've hated sewing for the longest time ever. So yeah, I'm going to go take lunch now, then we will do the last solo date of the day. And so far this day is going so well. Guys, let me tell you, I am craving the pasta that I made, and I made a little bit of it, so like there's no leftovers or anything, but right now I'm like craving it so badly. I should have made more. This worked out so well. Yeah, anyways, done with the skirt. Let me go take some photos, and yeah, we'll get on to the next activity of the day. The solo dates are actually going so well. I'm so happy. Oh, before I forget, let us rate this activity. So my second solo date of the day was sewing, and I can say it was very relaxing because you can just do it as you watch a show, a YouTube video, a movie, a series, or whatever you want to watch, or just listening to music or something. And I really enjoyed it. It was very relaxing, so if you're looking for something slow and relaxing, that can be a good option. And I don't like sewing, by the way. I used to not like it until today, but I think incorporating crochet, which is something that I like, made it more interesting for me. Yeah, so if I was to rate it, I'll rate it 5 because I rated pasta making a 6 out of 10, and pasta making was more interesting than this, so I'm going to rate it 5 out of 10. But it was so relaxing. Yeah, that's what I can say. It was just so relaxing. Like, it's a slow hobby, you know? It's not, it's slow. It's something to just do slowly as you enjoy it. Yeah. it's time for our next solo date activity. I changed locations because my room doesn't have enough light right now. So yeah, right now for this activity we are going to be writing a letter to my future self. And I'm supposed to open this letter like a year from today. So yeah, that's exciting. Basically, there are no rules to it. You're just supposed to write. And yeah, let's write to 2026 Lily. And this is actually going to be so exciting to open next year. Maybe next year at a time like this, we can do a solo date series. And then now I'll be reading like my last year's letter. And that can be really exciting. Anyways, let me write to myself a letter. It's kind of weird because I feel like I'm talking to someone else, yet it's still me who's going to read it. But somehow not me. I'm done. I thought I would like write a lot of things, but I just wrote one page, and I feel like this is enough. So I just fold it and seal it and place it in my journal for me to read next year. It always feels so like sentimental when I write something to myself, and yeah, because it makes me feel like I am not me. There's another person who's like now me, and I'm telling them something, and that just makes me feel sentimental but nice. So yeah, this made me connect with myself a little, and I will definitely rank this as 7 out of 10 because of how it helps you connect with yourself. But in terms of the fun bit of it, 4 out of 10. I'm just writing, there's no fun thing here. Yeah, anyways, let's go to the next solo activity and the last one for this video. For this next solo date activity, I am going to be doing digital art. I'm going to be making a scrapbook post. I really like scrapbooking, like physically, real life scrapbooking, and digitally as well. So I'm going to take like an hour and do scrapbooks, make a scrapbook post, make art digitally on Canva. But I usually use Canva also for my thumbnails and anything artistic actually that I need to do on the laptop. So yeah, but to set the vibes, I'm going to make coffee. I think we might have some strawberries ready in the small garden. So if there's some, we're going to make a strawberry latte. If there's none, we're just going to make a plain latte. Yeah, and set the vibes for our little cozy date. So guys, it's the end of the first day of solo dates. I'm just gonna give like my quick thoughts on the last solo date that I've had, which was like doing digital art, making scrap posts, and that was honestly like so fun. I enjoy using Canva a lot. Like I literally enjoy it. Just putting Canva on and getting to do little crafty things is just so satisfying for me. So I'm definitely going to rate that an 8 out of 10, mainly because being an artistic person, I really just enjoy doing artsy stuff. Anyways, rating, like looking at the whole day, it has been a really sweet day. I think most times you find yourself doing things that are like solo dates, but it's just that you're not conscious that it's a solo date. Most of the things that you do alone sometimes are solo dates. if you didn't know. So I can say today was a really nice day, a really chill day. I started my day with a walk. I felt so nice. Like throughout the day I've just been feeling like bliss and bursts of euphoria, and yeah, I'm just happy. I cannot wait for tomorrow because tomorrow we're going to be outside. And yeah, tell me what you think. Like, which was your favorite solo date, indoor solo date from today? And yeah, like, what would you rate the solo dates according to like your own preferences and all that? And which one would you like to try? So answer those three questions for me. And yeah, I'm just so excited that we got to the end of today and I actually did every single solo date that I wanted to do. So yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow. Anyways, I'll see you in the next solo date, which is tomorrow, which is for you like a few days from now. So yeah, bye bye bye. Ever get those epiphany moments where you're just like, my life is so beautiful, and then you're like, oh my gosh, my life is actually so beautiful. I'm getting them right now. When I look up the street and it's so beautiful and it's so early in the morning. Yeah.